Hello there, folks. It's me, Drumr828, and I'm gonna be coming to you today out of character because I'm dealing with something kind of serious, and I figured I'd address it in a serious manner. So I hope you can forgive me for that. But for those of you who don't know, Onision has filed 2 copyright claims on my last video. Now, if you ask me, these are false DMCA copyright claims. He has tried to take ownership of my entire video for reporting on his meltdowns, in which I included a video from both of his meltdown little performances that he put on. And, I talked about what happened and how it went down. The same as I do with a lot of people. If I talk about something, I like to reference and actually show you what I'm talking about. To me, I thought my video fell under fair use, and I think what's happening to me right now is not right. I'm actually facing 2 copyright strikes and having my video deleted and removed from YouTube, which is just wrong. Now, my use of his content falls under fair use on multiple levels. The first one is reporting news. Now, the reporting of news using copywritten material in order to report a news story is the quintessential example of when fair use comes into play. I mean, in that video, I reported on what Onision was doing, his little meltdowns, his freakouts, and all the news around it. But in that video, I'm also reporting on other news stories like PETA versus the University of Georgia and Papa John, putting out his day of reckoning threat to Papa John's Pizza. So it's not like I just took his video and stuck it on my channel. That was just one part of a video that covered multiple news stories. But besides that, it wasn't just that it was used for a news story. My use was also transformative. Like I said before, it's just one part of a video that covered multiple subjects. And not only that, but I degraded the quality. The video's in black and white. I even went to the trouble of adding in pops and dust and scratches on the video just to make sure I degraded it to the point where it looks like it's from a newsreel from like the 1930s or 40s. So on top of the other 2 reasons I just listed, it's also not meant to be a substitute for the original work. Now, those qualities I just described in my last video gives my video 3 different levels of how it fits into the fair use clause of the copyright law. But regardless, Onision was able to claim ownership of my video. Now, at first, I disputed his claim, and I thought that was going to be the end of it. But on November 30th, he rejected my dispute, and now I have 5 days to either release ownership of the video to Onision, or I receive 2 strikes on my channel, which means no uploads for 2 weeks, and I will have to attend YouTube copyright school. Now, having to attend copyright school because someone else is abusing the copyright system is just one of the most special things about all of this. It's rather disgusting. But alas, these are the options that YouTube has given me. But I did manage to have a conversation with someone at YouTube Help. However, this was not very helpful. I'll be sharing the full conversation at the end of this video if anyone wants to see it, but there were some interesting moments in this conversation that I would like to highlight. The first moment I'd like to bring up is when the person at YouTube Help made the statement that we don't mediate with this kind of issue. Now, this statement is demonstrably false and, dare I say, a lie. Due to the type of videos that I make, over the years, I've been falsely DMCA'd by people numerous times. Most recently, my personal stalker that doxed an innocent person thinking it was me filed a DMCA takedown of multiple videos of mine, and YouTube sent me emails each time showing that they recognized my video was protected by fair use and that they were denying his false DMCA takedown request. This is a perfect example of YouTube mediating. However, according to this person at YouTube Help, they don't do that. Okay, dudes, I guess this email is just a lie then. But for some reason, when it comes to Onision, YouTube does not protect fair use. You see, I'm not the only one dealing with this. It's almost every person that has made a video talking about Onision and showing a clip of his meltdown. Almost all of them are being falsely claimed by Onision, and YouTube's allowing it to happen. Another interesting moment with YouTube Help is when they explained to me that I would have to accept the strikes and video deletion in order to file a counter notification. This would then give Onision 10 days to show YouTube a, quote, legal document that he would be pursuing legal actions against me for reporting on his story and using his meltdown videos. I asked them what qualified as a legal document. Like, could he just write on a piece of paper, "I'm suing him"? and then like the strikes hang on and I can't get my video back, and I'll what? Like, could he just write on a piece of paper I'm suing him, and then everything that he's done just sticks, and then there's nothing I can do about it? Like, what qualifies as a legal document? Because this guy obviously has no problem with lying. So the non-answer I received to what qualifies as a legal document was a legal document that they have asked for legal action through court, providing evidence that they own the document. So the answer to what qualifies as a legal document was a legal document. Very helpful. Another interesting moment is when the person accused me of not behaving in a professional manner for continuing to rephrase my question whenever they tried to sidestep my inquiries into how to resolve this situation without causing harm to my channel or relinquishing ownership of the video to Onision. Now, when you see the full conversation at the end of this video, you'll notice at no time do I type in all caps or name call or even say anything mean or do anything unprofessional in this entire conversation. And ironically, I find the statement, "Please keep this chat conversation as professional as possible," to be completely unprofessional considering the patience and politeness I demonstrated in the conversation. But if that accusation that I was being unprofessional made by YouTube help staff wasn't enough to qualify them as being unprofessional, then hanging up on me during the conversation surely must qualify as unprofessional. This happened when I began to question a statement made by the YouTube help staff that stated, "Due to legal requirement," and that's the way he phrased it, "due to legal requirement, we cannot help with this matter over chat support." That surprised me because they had supposedly been trying to help me with this issue the entire time. The statement seemed to directly contradict the entire conversation we had been having. I asked what the legal requirement was that they just referenced, and the person at YouTube Help promptly ended the conversation and hung up on me without giving me time to say anything. I'm still curious as to what legal requirement this person is talking about. All in all, this has been such a headache to deal with. My video falls under fair use, and YouTube's content claiming system is so broken and easily abused that someone as dumb as Onision can take advantage of the system to stifle criticism and profit on stolen content. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for enabling the psychopath, liar, content thief, and alleged groomer of underage teenage girls, Onision. So if anything crazy happens to my channel over here on YouTube, I will be uploading over on my BitChute channel. The link is in the information box down below the video. And also, I'd like to ask you to support the channel over on Patreon. I may have some legal fees if things keep going in this direction. Anyway, thanks for giving me your time. I do appreciate it. And I wish you all the best. Later.